Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the Stanford Cardinals and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
One of the most dedicated fan bases in all of sports, Lincoln, Nebraska is home to Memorial Stadium. 85,000 strong, pack it in every time this team kicks it off. Lincoln becomes one of the most special places to watch a college football game. Definitely a bucket list item. Nebraska continues to be one of the strongest traditions in college sports. Back to you.
All right, Holly.
Let's see how this game goes. We're kicking off.
Kick it away to start this game.
Kickoff. Thank you.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. The run inside. It's Barney. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Let's talk for just a minute about Nebraska. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Motion from the back. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He fires to the left side. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Should have never went for it.
You want to be aggressive, you want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein.
Good job.
They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. What a disappointment. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking for space. It's Barney. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They give it to him again. Breaks into the open. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds the tight end. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
I didn't think he was going to throw that.
When you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Sells the run, lost the pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Second down, going to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass
You
rushers
got to
are
punt.
getting
It's
upfield.
4th and 18.
Pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And the Huskers will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. The long missed field goal squashed any hopes of scoring on the last drive. They'll try to get something done this time. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Caught behind the line. It's Brown. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. A give to Brown. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Holstein. Unloads to the wideout. In traffic, it's James. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
Yeah, this man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
Looking to throw, it's Holstein. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen.
Well, you weren't able to get anything running the football there in the first play. You get a TFL, so now you go to the screen and give it back to your running back and let him make something happen in the passing game. There's a lot of different ways you can sprinkle these backs the football, and that was a good idea there on second down by the offensive coordinator.
Could not make his way to the corner. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a...
Picked off to stop the threat.
Press the wrong button, man. I thought it was square, and it wasn't square.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun, it's Nelson. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
He's changing the play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on second down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. And he can't grab the
defense.
Pass on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
On the return. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter.
1 quarter down.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Still nothing on the board as we open up play here in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Plows through the defense. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's first and 10. Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a loss of 7.
They're getting off the blocks running outside, so we can't get nothing out there.
So good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella...
He whiffed him. That's the only reason why I got hit. He whiffed him.
Him, you usually meet the ground.
Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make movement to change impossible. Now here's Holstein. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces.
He did that horrible animation. I need him to catch that and fall down.
Be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Searching for space. Hits him with a stiff arm. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
That's a great-looking run there. Nebraska has had such a great lineage at running back. When you think back to the great Roger Craig or Amon Green, Lawrence Phillips, Rex Burkhead, they always seem to be pumping somebody up into the NFL. This guy has a chance to play on Sunday because of his skills.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Wow.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
They keep trying to run stuff out of that formation.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
What a run by their tailback, and simply one of the best in the entire country. And his ability to make people miss is the reason why, guys. That's one thing that's just not coachable. You have it or you don't. That was something they identified in him when they were recruiting him to come play in this offense.
Yeah, he slid with it.
Come to fruition.
Good job. He slid with it. I thought he was going to play on the D-line on that play. Good job.
Gang tackling as this game goes on.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Hand off for Brown.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Holstein trying to be heard above the fray. Right side, it's Cobb. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Stanford quickly to the line. Trying to run, it's Brown. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a
What
score.
happened?
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
It's 1st and goal as Stanford comes to the line. They'll run with Brown. Nowhere to go.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Holstein. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quarterback changing the play. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Floats it out in space. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
The Cornhuskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On the ground, it's Nelson. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Third and long right here. Motion from the wideout. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He wants to go deep.
I knew it.
Touchdown, Nebraska. This crowd
That got me against Penn State. I knew it.
as he rolled into the end zone.
And these offenses, man, they've been struggling, and you've been waiting. Who's going to make the big play? They finally break through. They make the big explosive play, and maybe this is what they needed to get this offense rolling.
And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense.
I can move the ball, but he's just getting crucial stops at the right time and getting turnovers, and it's slowing me down because we can move the ball.
Motion from the wide receiver. Eli Holstein to throw. Hauls it in. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. Second and long here. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Quickly to the tight end. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Throw the ball, bro. God damn it. Throw the ball.
Oh, it's just such a missed opportunity for this offense. It's 3rd and 1, and you're trying to trick the defense by taking a shot. Defense dials in the blitz, but you just like to think that your offensive line, running backs, and tight ends can get that picked up to give your QB a shot to chuck it deep.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Making the adjustment on the play. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. Got 4 receivers spread across the field, 3 on the right on 2nd and 4. Timeout is called by the Cardinal. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Huskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Nelson.
Wide receiver came, scooped me out.
Into the 46-yard line, it'll be first down. And the Huskers want to crank the tempo. Fresh set of downs going up top. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
They'll move the wide receiver. And back to the air on 2nd down. Looking for a deep man. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there. But give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Punt is in the air. Oh, this is unwise. Catches it in his own end zone. Coverage unit all over him. Stopped immediately. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quick give. It's 4.
What the fuck? This motherfucker slipping and shit.
This clock keeps running here late in the 2nd quarter.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
The DBs will back off a bit. Oh, pressure's coming. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, here's Brown. On the move at the 30. He's all the way out to the 32-yard line before he's forced out of bounds.
And these 3rd downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the 3rd down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. First down, right back to Brown. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We begin with Texas Tech taking on the #1 team, the UCLA Bruins. And it's the Red Raiders with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1
These niggas about to
team in the
start slipping and
country.
shit.
The outcome today brings them to 4-1 on the season. That is a solid start. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC.
Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Out wide right, it's Brown. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. Makes the grab on the left. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here's Holstein to throw. Caught.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. That, friends,
what the fuck? Catch the ball, bro.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Left side, it's Brown. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. Again, it's Brown. Past the 6. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
And it's not a surprise so far in how this game is unfolding. Like, they're going to continue to feature this dude. Like, third downs, get him the football. Shoot, first downs, you're going to get him the football.
Damn, he came right down and tackled me.
And I expect we're going to continue to hear his name over and over in this one.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Throwing, Holstein. He unleashes a long one. Caught.
Good shit, Cody.
Cardinal. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Yeah, and listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see you got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup.
Good shit, Cody.
Puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
He'll return it. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Good shit, Cody. Good shit. We needed that.
The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll go 4 wide, 3 to the left on 2nd and 8. This time they'll throw it. Makes the grab.
Good shit. I saw number 7 over there.
First down at the 29.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Straight ahead, it's Nelson. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Works the middle of the field. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Needs it here on 4th down. Fires it
Busted
down
fucking
seam.
coverage again.
Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down.
Busted fucking coverage again.
And that one will give him the lead.
On these critical 4th downs, as a quarterback, you've got
That is
to
fucking
find your
killing
best
us with
matchup,
busted,
and they didn't just
fucking
get the
busted
first down.
coverages.
He had his guy one-on-one. He took a shot, and it pays off for a huge score.
Come on, bro. What we doing?
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house.
That one was on me because I made everybody play aggressive because I thought he was going underneath.
On the return, it's James. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's
R1 triangle circle.
Those 5 offensive linemen.
Holstein. Right side, it's Cobb. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route run. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. And the RPO got him. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Come on, bro. They giving him that. Come on, bro.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Brown again. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Well, I think
Come on, bro.
You need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and tackles him for no gain.
Come on!
Can't miss the target that badly.
Jesus Christ!
That ball hard too. I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly.
The one time we get somebody open on the route,
oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers, and you saw it there on the incompletion.
Holstein from the gun on third down. Going to try to get it himself. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that first down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on fourth down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. They'll go with Brown.
what?
Gonna make it, and the fourth down gamble.
Wow!
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Hits inside, it's Nelson. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third.
I shifted the play. They made me run something else, and then I got stuck.
And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Fires to the tight end.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Making the adjustment. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Wow. This motherfucker got it, man. Wow. Wow.
It'll be first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side. And a nice
wow.
run there before
this
the
motherfucker's playing a phenomenal fucking game, bro.
They've got a lead here.
Phenomenal fucking game.
There's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense.
Because he's finna start trying to kill the clock now. He's playing a phenomenal fucking game.
This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
That's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end.
What?
Brought down just
yeah, I'm not going to win this one. They're giving him every fucking catch.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game.
They are giving him every fucking catch.
Talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Running inside, it's Barney.
Jesus, I hate that animation.
After a good run, they'll mark it at the 15. The Huskers come to the line in the hurry-up.
They're giving him every fucking catch.
back to pass on second down. Nice play to knock that one down.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
They come to the line 3 yards away from the first down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. Push is ahead. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And he missed it.
They will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
Let's fucking go.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. And boy, was that last missed field goal huge. That keeps these guys in the game if they can get something going on offense right now. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the
Golly, he sailed it. Fuck, he sailed it. It just hung in the air. He sailed it.
He couldn't quite get loose on that return. He'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Couldn't ask for better starting
just hung in the air.
for this offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
It just hung in the air, man.
He got nothing on first down.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we could put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to it. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Blew him up. That was knocked. Took him out of field goal range. You got to punt.
3rd and long situation. We're bringing an extra DB on.
Took him out of field goal range.
Our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
They kick it away on 4th down. Trying to make one miss. Slips through the line. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown!
Just like that, we back in this bitch.
Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left.
Just like that, we back in this bitch.
Regardless, I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found.
We need a turnover.
Stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw one first. Rush right in his face.
Oh, that's intentional.
He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on 2nd down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
Oh, no. This motherfucker bounced it.
Got the first down.
Oh, no. This motherfucker bounced it and got out of there. Jesus Christ, can we get a fucking break?
Every time he touches the ball,
This motherfucker is getting every type of luck that could be done in this game. He's getting it.
With that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach.
This motherfucker is getting every type of luck that could be done in this game.
Might as well give it to him again. Nowhere to go on that one.
He's getting everything. We had him dead to rights, and then he bounced it off of a push.
They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. It's complete to the left.
Come on, stay with him, bro. Stay with him.
And they're on the move. And the Huskers want to pick up the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
I had to burn one.
Timeout is called by the Cardinal. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Now Stanford is going to call a timeout. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Handoff again. They're going to mark him down, and where that spot is looks as if it's going to be just a hair short of the first down. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! And they surge on top here in the final minute.
He got a lot of shit to go his way this game. A lot of shit to go his way.
And he has to come through in Palmer.
A lot of shit to go his way.
And you know in college football, no field goal is automatic. But there's no college kicker situation here. He drills that right through the uprights. And, David, it looks like his team's getting the dub.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Eli Holstein to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. He's taking a deep shot. Goes high to pull it in. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So backing up with that penalty, and they can feel their own goalpost looming over their shoulder.
Wow.
Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good.
Lost that game. Nothing I could do.